Hi guys, welcome to the High Performance Show. Today we are here with Lieutenant Colonel Neeraj Pal Sharma, who has got 25 plus years of experience in the Indian Army, who is also a helicopter pilot. Today he is going to discuss with us about his activities that he is doing to support the entrepreneurs to grow and scale up. The mission-driven approach. So, Colonel Saab, let's talk about your personal journey and background. So, we would like to know that, can you share a little bit about your journey from the military background to becoming a growth strategist?
Okay, so I am an ex-military officer and a helicopter pilot, and I have around 25 years of experience there.
Okay.
So I was into the Indian military, into the National Defense Academy in 1998. After that, I got commissioned into the Army on 8th of June 2002.
Wow.
So it has been a long journey.
Yes.
And after that, I was also an aviator. I was a helicopter pilot.
Wow.
And that is how my journey has been. So I have a background also of the military. My father was also a colonel.
The entire family.
Entire family, yes. Entire family is a military background.
Wow.
So we are, you can say, a very mission-driven kind of a family.
So the next what I wanted to ask you from the audience point of view as well, how has your experience as an army officer has and a pilot of course has shaped your approach towards business and entrepreneurship?
Okay, so when I was in the military, whether I was in training or I was training people, I was in the mission. So I realized that there is a different kind of a mindset which is required to win in a mission.
Right.
And when I studied about businesses, I could factor out that there are two types of businesses. One are the mainstream businesses, and other are the mission-driven businesses.
Right.
So these mission-driven businesses are run by the independent business owners.
Correct.
They put their own money, time, and everything, and they are actually the mission leaders in that particular stream. So it resonates with the kind of work I was doing in the military. And when I studied them, I found that there are many things which I can contribute to make them successful. And also I realized that when I was in the helicopter flying missions, which were high performing, even a small little mistake was becoming disastrous.
True.
So similar way, mission driven businesses, when the owner is running it, a small little mistake can be catastrophic.
Absolutely.
So that made me generate a lot of respect for this person, first of all, who was running his own business. And also I felt like contributing to his success and, helping that person or the people who want to come into this field in a very realistic way, and from my experience, like how the things are shaped up, how we design a mission, and how we move from a dream bed to a military ground. Or maybe you can say a mission field.
Yes.
And become successful and follow the growth path.
So the next what I wanted to ask you from the audience point of view as well, how has your experience as an army officer has and a pilot of course has shaped your approach towards business and entrepreneurship?
Okay, so when I was in the military, whether I was in training or I was training people, I was in the mission. So I realized that there is a different kind of a mindset which is required to win in a mission.
Right.
And when I studied about businesses, I could factor out that there are two types of businesses. One are the mainstream businesses, and other are the mission-driven businesses.
Right.
So these mission-driven businesses are run by the independent business owners.
Correct.
They put their own money, time, and everything, and they are actually the mission leaders in that particular stream. So it resonates with the kind of work I was doing in the military. And when I studied them, I found that there are many things which I can contribute to make them successful. And also I realized that when I was in the helicopter flying missions, which were high performing, even a small little mistake was becoming disastrous.
True.
So similar way, mission-driven businesses, when the owner is running it, a small little mistake can be catastrophic.
Absolutely.
So
right.
that made me generate a lot of respect for this person, first of all, who was running his own business. And also I felt like contributing to his success and, helping that person or the people who want to come into this field in a very realistic way, and from my experience, like how the things are shaped up, how we design a mission, and how we move from a dream bed to a military ground, or maybe you can say a mission field.
Yes.
And become successful and follow the growth path.
Fantastic. So what motivated you to train and support the SMEs or probably startups?
Okay, so when I was in the aviation, Army aviation, there were two instances which I would like to share with you.
Yes, please.
First was my childhood experience, where one of my uncle, he had come to India from abroad.
Okay.
And he had established his own factory of plywood.
Okay.
In India.
Okay.
So he came with a big dream, big funds and everything, but it could never take off.
Oh.
It could never, become successful after putting so much money, machine, manpower into it. So there was a thought in my mind always that why he could not do, in spite of so many things. So that lingering thought kept on, moving in my mind.
Oh.
And the answer I got in 2012-13, when we were in a flying mission in Siachen Glacier. That is the highest battlefield in the world.
Okay.
Where we are rescuing our own, people and helping with ammunition replenishment and carrying out military missions. There we had a crash.
Oh.
So one of our helicopter crashed in that duration, and when I analyzed it, I found that there were certain things which were matching with the crash of my uncle's business also.
Okay.
So there was a similarity, a kind of preparation, a kind of intangibles, and many things were resonating. And I started studying about it from 2012. So that made me come into this field, that how the business is happening and how these things are working. Also, there was a book which I read which was 1 Minute Millionaire.
Okay.
So that motivated me towards this, and I became fascinated by this subject.
Wow.
And when I started studying it, I realized that it is moving me again and again. And as luck would have it, I also got an opportunity in 2015 to raise a military battalion, military unit from zero. As an officiating commanding officer.
With zero members.
Okay. So setting up the team without funds, selecting the right people at the right place and training them, educating them, and then grooming them how to get into various roles and what all mistakes they were making. That somehow made me more and more passionate about this subject. And I took training from one of the IIMs. I studied them, and I started comparing what the teachings are going on and what in actual the thing is going on. And I found there was a little gap which I was seeing, and I felt that this kind of education will be very good for the business leaders and the business I will say mission commanders.
Yes.
In my how I see them. And it will help them to first make a good foundation, and then they can grow systematically to reach to the dreams which they have thought of after understanding the how difficult is the mission and how possible the mission is.
Okay.
So that is how I reached there.
Fantastic, excellent. Now let's talk about your mission-driven approach. This is what differentiates you from the other people who are in the similar field. So your background of a mission-driven man. So what does a mission-driven mindset mean for an entrepreneur? How he can achieve or get into a mindset of a mission-driven mindset? So
an entrepreneur or a business owner who wants to start an independent business, he is going for a mission. Dream is fine.
Yeah.
But after the dream gets a timeline,
right,
it becomes a mission. So if that person is already into the dream roses, things are not going to work out.
True.
So with my experience, participating in so many missions, there is a particular framework, there is a particular way of planning, which is mission-driven business planning. which is the implementation plan. How he is going to implement it, how he is going to execute those things, how he is going to get results out of it. So that is what I train people, so that they spend time in planning first.
Right.
They spend a lot of time before jumping into this jungle. They have to understand what are they going to face.
Right.
And then spend time, maybe a week's time, 10 days time in sitting with me and planning where you are going. And then you have a map. You have understanding how dangerous it is or how easy it is. Then you go into that,
Field,
into the fields, and then win and grow.
So the person has got a clear picture where he is. The route map is already drawn in front of him.
Yes, and he has a perspective, bigger perspective.
Right.
Like from if you go up in a helicopter, you can see a bigger screen.
The larger picture.
Larger picture. Otherwise, he is getting jumbled up in that jungle.
Absolutely.
He is getting wounded. He is getting scars, and the time to heal is not there nowadays. With the speed coming up, with the AI all catching up, there is no time to heal up.
Absolutely.
The once you are hit, after that, it's difficult to catch up. So that is where I help them to be prepared.
Nice. So let's talk about how an SME or a startup for the larger as an entrepreneur can develop a disciplined approach and focus similar to what you have experienced in the military or the army.
The person who wants to become a businessman, first of all, he has to change his perspective. He is not a businessman. He is a business mission commander. He is going to lead a team.
Right.
He is going to make things happen. There are so many elements which are coming into play.
True.
If he himself is not disciplined,
Yeah.
if he himself is shaky,
Yeah.
you can imagine where the things will go.
True. I agree.
So if the person is himself understanding the gravity of situation, when so many things are anchor points are touching him, and he is not stable himself, then what kind of turbulence it is going to cause to him and the team which he is going to follow.
True.
So that is what I want to make them realize. That discipline is good for them only,
Right.
for their growth, for their achievements.
So can you share a real life example where applying a mission driven mindset helped a businessman to overcome challenges?
Yes, definitely. Now, like I told you about one of my uncles, he was there.
Sure.
So now what happened was that he came with a big dream, a vision, everything. But then when it came to discipline, when it came to self-analysis, when it came to choosing the right people, the kind of things which are connected to a business, he has a blind spot.
Okay.
So he felt, now I've started it, now everybody take on, now you start off. And it never took off. So that is one example which I would like to bring again and again. There are many people who jump into this business without getting self-disciplined first. And not understanding the importance of timely decisions and how it is going to affect them. So whenever I train people, I try to bring into their notice that they are going for a very big goal. So if they are serious about that goal, then they have to be little bit serious about what they are doing.
Correct.
If they're not serious, then they should not go for it. It will harm them.
Right. Let's talk about business growth and strategy. So what are the most common challenges that you have seen in your this coaching career that is being faced by the SMEs or the startup guys, entrepreneurs in large? So when they are trying to scale up.
See, I feel that the number one mistake is they are trying to scale too fast.
Yeah, especially with the funding.
With the funding and all. They're trying to scale too fast. They are not evolved. They are not evolved that much. They don't have that kind of understanding from a mature person, from an experienced person. And they are like a teenager on a super bike.
Right.
And then they are skidding.
Reckless.
And then they are skidding. And also they are more concentrating on funding. They are not thinking that game starts after funding.
Yeah.
You have to succeed also.
The responsibility,
success, everything is starting after that. So that is what I feel, that becoming too fast, trying to do many things in short time is where they are trying to you can say overconfidently getting into this this warfare.
Right.
So then they get casualty, and then they get wounded,
Yeah.
and by that time the time is already gone.
Correct. Okay, so also with your training program, how do you help these entrepreneurs to structure their growth in a systematic way?
So what level that person is, that is number one I have to analyze.
Okay.
Somebody is at ideation stage. So at an ideation stage, we have to make him understand that what is a good idea and what is not a workable idea.
Right.
Once somebody is into the acceleration stage, now we have to make him understand that what is going to grow practically and with technology and everything, and what is not possible. So coming to that thing, somebody who is scaling up, he needs structures, he needs that kind of templates, he needs that kind of team building, needs that kind of understanding. So it depends on what level the person is presently and at what level he's trying to connect to me. So we analyze, we diagnose, and then we assist him where he is in his journey.
So let's talk about the elements. So what are the key elements of growth roadmap for a startup? Let's talk about startup now.
Okay, so there are many elements,
Right.
which a business commander should understand. It is like you can say there is a milkweed seed, which is seed is in the center, and there are a lot of fibers which are coming out of it, which goes with the wind and all.
Yes,
you must
yes,
have seen in the childhood.
yeah.
Now that business commander is in the center of that.
Okay.
He is connected with many things. He's connected with many things. So there are many elements to it. It is not only one thing. It includes values also.
Okay.
It includes that person's timelines also, his own characteristics also. So basically, we analyze in that way the different elements, and then how it is touching that person. And most of the time, that person is more interested in product development.
Right.
The product development is done.
For a
My
startup,
job is over.
Yeah.
So it is not like that. So a business commander has to understand the complete warfare. He has to understand the complete thing, because he is the decision maker finally for everything. So that is how I help them.
So in your training program, you also advise people on cash flow management, a little bit about the finances, a little bit about the marketing. So
Yes,
all this-
absolutely. Financials are the most critical thing.
Absolutely.
We are entering the business for making profits. If we are not coming to business for making profits, then it's a hobby then.
Right.
It's not business.
Right.
So one thing is very clear: we are here to generate profit and income for others and for our team members. And secondly, like marketing is a very deep subject. It has again many elements to it. If it has gone wrong, if the message is not clear, if the people are not understanding what the kind of value the person is bringing, or we are speaking to people who are not related to us, the complete marketing campaign fails.
Yes.
So we train about marketing. We also train about elegant sales.
Okay.
Like how it happens and what is important. So we try to brush up that person in a overall skills.
Okay.
So that those skill sets are with him, which can help him once he is building, because his team is a replication of himself only.
Correct.
So if he is upskilled, the team will also be in a high skilled zone. He'll be able to identify who is good, who is not.
Right. So how do these military strategies translate into an actionable business strategy for startups?
So now the military strategies and the mission-driven strategies are all linked to goals, and they are connected to a timeline. Similarly, in business also, it is connected to a timeline. Like, okay, at this phase, at this stage, we are going to achieve this much. So, to my mind, the military came first into the world, and then came the business.
Correct.
Because survival came first. So first we have to be a person who understands how mission is run and how to achieve those things and convert those business desires and business dreams into those kind of mission-driven templates, so that people are performing. And we are getting a metrics out of it, that how they are getting it, how they are going it. And they have to understand the intangibles also. That there are some intangibles, some kind of pandemic which has come, some kind of earthquake which has come. These intangibles are also part of the game. So how we are going to handle those things, how we are going to select our force landing fields, the kind of things which are different, what you have planned has not happened. So all these things are related to military.
Right.
And these are also common in business. So see, both are matching.
True. Now, I would like to discuss about the productivity, which is one of the most important topics, the daily productivity with the social media and all, wherein our attention span is getting lesser and lesser day by day. So, when the productivity goes down, what makes a difference is the habits of an individual, which makes him or breaks him.
Yes.
That is what we say. So, what are the daily habits or routines that separates a high-performing entrepreneur or an individual from the rest?
So habits are also dependent on the kind of journey the person in right now. For example, if somebody is a football player,
Right.
his habits are different.
Right.
Somebody is a wrestler, his habits are different.
Different habits.
If somebody is into shooting, his habits are going to be completely different.
Completely different.
So habits are also related to the kind of business the person is into. But there are few common habits which are common among all. That is number one, like a helicopter, it can only grow further, or any rocket going into space can only go if it is stable. So day has to start with stability. You have to be stable in the morning so that now you can take off to whichever direction you want to go. So centering yourself is common for all, whichever level you are. And then stress management, because it is going to come, those kind of habits. And also a habit of analyzing, reflecting what you are doing, what is working, what is not working. These are few common things. And over and above, patience and God's grace, asking for His Almighty's blessings.
Yeah.
These are habits which are, I think, builds fortunes.
So on a one-to-one coaching program that you provide, so you help these entrepreneurs to create a set of habits in the morning, depending upon their area of work or whatever the business they are into. You help them to do that, correct?
Absolutely. It is a must because personal and professional things are linked.
Right.
There's a saying that, you don't fail in office, you fail at home first. Then you fail in the office. So it is personal problems which fails you, not the professional problems.
Okay.
Most of the time what I have seen, because the personal, if your personality is good, you have good habits, you are a good stable person, in office you have energy to do things.
True.
So now if your habits are bad, your ethics are not correct, your things are now you are going into the business world, you are going to be out of the track very fast.
Right. I agree with
That
you.
is what I feel.
So how do you integrate this technology like AI, whatever the new technologies which are coming up to help SMEs or the entrepreneurs to make the smarter decision and scale faster?
Yes. See, AI is a very good weapon. But when to use that weapon?
Yeah, how to use that?
How to use that weapon? It's in your hand. AI cannot be used on its own. Now, like in a battlefield, which weapon I am going to use when is my leadership or my capability. AI is also one of the very, very strong weapon. Now, if you are using it in a wrong way, if you are thinking that I will go to the field, weapon will go first and do everything and then I will go, that doesn't work out.
Okay.
So AI is a kind of a weapon, and we give that weapon to the person who can run it and who has a sense of running it, because sense of a business is more required. Sense of this performance is more important rather than just getting AIs and softwares and templates and everything. Because then you will know when to use what, when to pedal it. You have a sense of riding. You have you are into horse riding. Now you understand the horse. That it is riding. I am going. So that amalgamation we help in.
Okay.
So even if I give you AI to a person, if he is not capable of running it, there's no point giving that AI to that person, or giving him AI at a stage where he is just in ideation or maybe whatever, which is not a match. Then also it is not going to help him. So we give it very sensibly so that it helps that person to grow as per his level of understanding.
Okay. So in this AI, the social media, all these distractions are there. So how a business owner can stay disciplined and consistent in this face of these distractions?
The thing is, there's a book called Choice.
Choice.
Yeah. So nowadays what happens is, I'll just tell you a very good observation of mine only. So I had gone to haircut. I had gone for haircut. Now I felt that, okay, I've gone to haircut. I had to wait for my turn. So I thought, okay, what to do? So I started doing that Insta and shorts and everything. And within 40 minutes, I never came to know where the time has gone.
40 minutes you
40
spent
minutes
on.
I spent on it. And I was like, oh, I was here only and my turn has come. So social media is eating away the time.
Correct.
And time you cannot buy.
Right.
So time is a very, very important entity. So people who are using AI, people who are using software tools or whatever they are trying to use, it has to have a end. Okay, I'll use it till this much of time.
Okay.
Because if you are going into that zone and going there, the time will go.
True.
And in that particular time, it is easy to say, but one has to understand it. Because if you are in a battlefield and you are on mobile, and something is falling on you, some bullets are falling, your people are dying, and you are on mobile, and just imagine where will it go? And the other person is just sitting and watching, and he's saving everyone and taking decisions, taking purchase orders, going there and making more deals, and then in the evening he's coming for 15 minutes just to see what has happened on the media. That's a smart person. So self-control is
This is very important.
Very important. Self-control comes from habits, like you have told. Self-control comes from ethics. Self-control comes from your own personal upbringing also, and it comes by practice. So one has to practice self-control.
So you decide, as an entrepreneur, you decide how much time you are going to spend on social media or this run behind the dopamine addiction. That you decide. So that is how you can create a discipline and change.
Once you realize how important time is, and you understand that you have wasted it, because 8 hours from 9 to 5, you are a businessman, you are a working professional. That is the time I feel created by universe for someone to work.
Correct.
Other than 8 hours, maybe 5 to 12 or next year, that time is for a family, sports and whatever. But this time, in these 8 hours also, actually focus time is again half, or maybe where you are getting engaged with the real work is maybe 50% of that. So if that is also gone, then the productivity and growth, you can well imagine where it will land.
So now let's discuss about you have dealt with, you have trained, you have worked with so many entrepreneurs, be it a startup or SMEs or mid corporate levels of entrepreneurs you have worked with. Apart from that, you have also worked with inside the army, you built an entire team. So what are the top mistakes that you have seen in the entrepreneurs who are making some mistakes nowadays, apart from scaling up too fast?
Okay, the mistakes, number one mistake is that they are into a financial battle.
Right.
They are into finances. This complete thing is related to profits or income or losses or whatever you say. So understanding financial things, understanding or collaborating with people who understand finances.
That is.
Connecting with wise people who have experience of finances. Not too much of understanding, but little bit of idea where the money is going, where the cash flow is going, how it is coming, or the sense that it will come back to me or it will not come back to me. Some kind of that. That is one where we have to work on. Secondly, not understanding the marketing. Marketing is not just spray and pray. It's not like that. Marketing is like a steam engine. You have to keep putting it is we train people for in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes people who want to go even deeper. We tell them exactly what marketing is and how it can be not very expensive. How can it be at a competitive way? You can do your marketing and keep growing. Because we are a mission-driven businesses. We are not the classical businesses which are already funded and corporates and all. We are not talking. We can't copy them. We have to see our own thing, what is in our bag and how much funds we have. So accordingly we will go. So these two things. Number one is the understanding of finances, and number two, not understanding the marketing thing. And also I will touch upon a little bit on elegantly doing sales. How to elegantly do sales. Sales what are the fundamentals of it, how do things happen, how it moves. So understanding and three things, if these three things person understands, I think it will be very, very good for that person.
So what advice that you want to give to the budding entrepreneurs or somebody who want to start a business or somebody who's already running a business?
Number one, who wants to start a business, please book a call with me and spend some time in planning. Understanding yourself, your strengths. What is your strength? What are your capabilities? Know yourself. Know your own blind spots. Where are you going? So spend time in planning is important. Give yourself at least a week, 2 months, a month for only planning. Just don't rush, don't jump. Give yourself time, and also be relaxed with yourself. Don't be very strict with yourself.
Right.
Take yourself out for lunch sometimes or anywhere. Because you are the one who is the pillar of that business.
Correct.
If you are hungry, if you are unhappy, if you are stressed, the complete vibe of that goes to. So spend time in planning. Spend time in taking care of yourself.
First, do your own SWOT analysis.
Yes, first do your own SWOT analysis. That don't copy others. This thing is working, so I'll do that. Because it's a mission, it's a journey. You have to climb many features in this. If you are not happily doing it, just imagine what will your state will be.
Yeah. So once you enter into a coaching program, somebody join hands with your coaching program. How do you measure the success? What are the parameters of success, like a KPI or something like
so
that?
I believe in phase-wise training. Like we keep our phases. We don't go monthly or like that. I build 3 phases for the person. Phase number 1 is this. This much time it is expected to take. Once you achieve phase number 1 and you are satisfied, yes, I have achieved and this is what the value I have got, then I will take you to phase 2. Some people, catching power is more. They catch fast. Some people are experienced, they catch fast. Some people are naive, they take little more time. So I cannot make it month-wise. So I have made it phase-wise. So then I take them to phase 2 and phase, you can say level 1, level 2, level 3. So that is how I take that person after understanding, okay, where this person is coming from and what is his ambition and what the goals are and how much time is available to this person.
Okay. Now let's look forward. Now you have worked in India, you have worked with entrepreneurs in India, startups in India. So you are quite new in Dubai. So where do you see the startup or the SME ecosystem in Dubai heading in for the next 5 years?
So I feel a military-driven mindset. First of all, it is very inspiring to be in Dubai. And I must compliment the people, the leadership who is here, the kind of work they have done. And I'm very happy that somewhere they are from the same clan where I belong to.
Yeah.
I would like to suggest people or person who want to do entrepreneurship or who want to get into this business that first take time to identify a right person. Identifying a right person who is right, who is not suitable is a very, very big mission in itself.
Yeah.
That is he right? Believing in someone who is not right is the first step to fail. So spend time, do your research, talk to the people, go visit, and then once you have reached the right person, that is your win number 1.
Right.
And then second is opening your heart out, sitting on a table like this. It's going to be game of chess after that. So then understanding how you are going to win, what all things are there.
Choosing the right person, right people for the job.
Yes, right people is the number 1 thing. True. If the guide with you have selected wrong, and you realize it later on, then you can't even tell to anybody that I took a wrong guide.
Correct.
That is how.
Agreeing. So what are the skills or mindset do you believe will define successful entrepreneurs of tomorrow?
The mission-driven mindset. Again, because mission-driven mindset is a mindset which is continuously challenging you.
Yeah.
To go, move further. So once you're growing more. Then you're growing more. So that is something. A mission-driven mindset is a must. If you feel that you're looking for cozy places and feel that okay, I've started a business now, I will sit down quietly and I will move around in limousines or something. Maybe you are then not the first generation guy. Maybe then you are not the tough guy who has gone through the wounds and the scorpions of the deserts. Maybe you are a second, third generation guy who has from childhood seen those kind of cars and all.
Born with a silver spoon.
Born with a silver spoon. So I encourage people to come with that first generation guy. Even if you are second generation, leave what has come to you. Now start something which is challenging, which is useful, which you can build and you can enjoy doing it. It's difficult, but it's possible.
Right. So if you could summarize your mission as a growth strategist in one sentence, what it would be?
My mission in one sentence is that in 1 year, I want to encourage, enlighten around 100 entrepreneurs, or you can say business commanders, to start thinking like commandos, start thinking like soldiers, start thinking like a person who is going into the battle of business. So that is in one line I would say that from performance to profits.
Okay.
Designing your day in a way that it can perform.
Right.
So now that is what it is. The tagline is perform to get profits,
Right.
not other way around. So that is back in India also I was saying the same thing. It is performance to profits, startup to profits. If you're not getting into profits, perform in a more competitive way. Learn the skills, upskill yourself, and that is what it is.
Great. Fantastic. So thank you for your time.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.